guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to the settlement known as Camelodunum, or Camelundon. The town center for that settlement, or for this settlement, I should say, is way back up over here. I didn't feel like doing the smiley face today. I don't know why, but I just didn't. So, we're going to get into the army comps here right off the bat. We're going to start taking a look at the attackers. We have a Swaby over here, first being commanded by Josh G8S, or G8s, I guess. Or Greats. Maybe it's Great. Oh, I don't know. But he has 8 Swordmasters, one of those being the General, 5 Club Levy, 1 Bodenaz Spear, and a Giant Ballista. I'm going to guess he's got more. Then we have a Kokus who's kind of mixed up with Swaby a little bit. We have Kokus being commanded by Finley Oliver, 2009. And from what we can see, he has 11 Cartley Axemen and 1 Mobile Ballista. And then over here, we have a Saba being commanded by I'm from Pityrgorst. I think I said that correctly. And from what we can see, I think this is his entire army. Maybe we're missing a unit. But he has 15 Moscow Marauders, General is a Noble Swordsman, and he has 3 units of the Sabaean Archers. I wonder if there's a 4th kind of hanging out in the woods right there. Getting in onto the defending factions first, we'll take a look at Carthage here, being commanded by Vano 92390 or 7. My handwriting is a little sloppy right now. He has 6 units of Lymian Infantry, 3 Gallic Warriors, 3 Samnite Warriors, 2 Noble Fighters. General is a Noble Cavalry. He also has 3 Cretan Archers, 1 Balearic Slinger, and a Scorpion. Then over here we have, I guess we'll take a look at Egypt first. Egypt being commanded by Adalu, I think Adalu. And he has 6 Royal Peltas, one of those being the General, 4 Thorax Swordsmen, 4 Egyptian Infantry, 1 Carrying Axeman, 1 Galatian Swordsman, 3 Cretan Archers, and a Nubian Bowman. And then we have a Nabatea being commanded by Halfie K89, and he has 6 Armored Desert Hoplites, 3 Rakem Palace Guards, one of those being the General, 2 Nabatean Thorax Pikes, 2 Desert Levy, 4 of the Nabatean Heavy Archers, there we go, 2 units of the Heavy Lancers, 1 at this gate and another one at that back gate over there. And he also did bring a Scorpion, but I see a lot of artillery here. Like Nabatea has 1 wall artillery, but he's got a ground artillery. Carthage has 2 wall artillery and a ground artillery. And Egypt actually even has 2 wall artillery as well. So I'm not really sure what the rules were, but I'm sure that these Cartley Axemen are wondering why they are on a ram. That's crazy. Maybe because the funds were ridiculous. I mean, 6 Royal Peltas, that's crazy. 6 Royal Peltas, 8 Swordmasters? Good Lord. Ultra funds? Is it Ultra funds? Is it Nabatean Desert Heavy Lancers coming outside and smashing into the remnants of this Cartley Axeman unit? I think it is. But all right, guys, let's get ready for the beginning of the battle. We're going to have this Heavy Lancer coming out here. We're going to see what he ends up getting to. Oh, the Cartley Axeman fell back. Guess he doesn't want to keep his artillery. Well, we're going to find out here in just a couple of seconds. Make sure to hit the like button of the video, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, but let's dive in. All right, and as I said, we are going to pick right up with the Heavy Lancers that are just going to charge right on through the towers here. Again, this is an expensive unit to be just left out here. This is 1,500, almost 1,600, 1,570 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I don't bring this unit, but that is a giant ballista. I'm not a giant ballista. That is a Greek ballista. That's a mobile ballista just being left. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We got some Noble Riders coming on over here from Swaby, along with the unit of Swordmasters. Was this a ploy? Was this a plan? No, there's no way that they knew that there was Desert Heavy Lancers. But the Desert Heavy Lancers, unfortunately, are going to get caught out here, and I'm not sure if they're really going to be able to get away. They have a Chevron already, though. Probably doing some damage to that Cartley initially, which 1 Cartley Axeman remains from that unit. Crazy. But yeah, the Desert Heavy Lancers probably going to get taken out now. Oh, the artillery's firing over here. Oh my God. Well, he's taking the ballista crew. There's 18 left. Will he? I guess he's just going to stay in there and keep fighting. He's got it neutralized. Will he be able to break that crew? Killed a couple more. Killed a couple more. Just got a second Chevron, and it's a shame that they're being left in there like that. Honestly, also, another thing, he could have, instead of charging through the towers, he could have just come around this way. Probably would have gotten a much better charge off. Probably would have actually not still been in this fight, but he is winning slightly. Oh, Saba, no, don't do that. You're shooting into your allies' cavalry. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. The Swordmasters need to be given another attack order, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so a Desert Heavy Lancer essentially being thrown away to take out a ballista. What do you guys think? Is that an even trade-off? Did Nabatea win that by taking out the mobile ballista? I kind of feel like Nabatea won that because he took out the ballista, which can be brought into the settlement. So I think he kind of won, but that was still a pretty expensive unit to lose, unfortunately. So, all right, let's get over here. We have some of the mascots now starting to land on the walls. Actually, so far, yeah, second unit now landing on the wall there. Carthage not giving an ounce of breathing room here. My God, he said, no, you will stay out of my settlement. Oh, we got the artillery here. Swaby's artillery shooting at the wall, but I think he actually hit the tower. Is he actually hitting his ally's tower? I'm not sure. It looks like that's why Colchis is moving that tower out of the way. But we have some pretty good damage. We got 75 on one piece, 45 on another. If he can hit, he might be able to actually knock down 2 wall sections here. Oh, we missed. We did miss, but we have some Cartley Axemen now making their way in. Carrying Axemen throwing their javelins because Carrying Axemen is stupid. I'm not saying that. I'm not a big fan of the Carrying Axemen. That's all. That's what that was. Ooh, Nabatea and Cav out over there. They are visible, though. Yeah, they're visible. They're not hidden. At least I don't think they're hidden. But these walls, yeah, both of them will be coming down here soon. Oh, at least this one will. Oh, did he get it? Nope, he didn't hit it on either one. That's crazy. All right, but we got Cartley Axemen in here taking on some Egyptian infantry. Once the unit gets off the walls, it should be easy. But look at that silver chevron. They're getting murdered. Absolutely murdered. Carrying Axemen are paying off right now. Leaps and bounds. 17, 18 kills, but oh my God, this unit, what happened to this Cartley? Oh, this giant ballista's got some kills on it. Okay, we got an armored desert hoplite making its way forward, but here we go. Okay, oh no, even this one's really damaged too. My God. Not sure why the Cartleys are being used to bring up equipment, unless that's all he brought. But all right, back over on this side, we got Saba. Got all of his Sabaean archers, so he did have a final unit. We didn't see it. It was tucked into the woods. Sabaean archers blasting away here, firing in, killing off a lot of those Gallics. But we do have 2 Cretan archers here. Only one of them. Nope, the other one is firing too. Firing away, taking out one of the Sabaean archers. That is a big blow right off the bat. I mean, Sabaean archers are immediately at a disadvantage. Actually, a couple. One, their armor is only 10, and they only have a 125 range compared to the Cretans that they're taking on that have a 30 armor and a 150 range, along with the fact that they have a 40 damage compared to the 35. So, I mean, Saba archers are kind of outclassed here for just a little bit. Kind of outclassed, but look at this. The Desert Levy coming around. Where are they going after the Saba archers? Oh, my God, they are. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Egyptian infantry out here blocking a unit of Cartley Axemen, not allowing them to bring the ram further forward. But all right, here we go. Oh, Egyptian infantry getting a little bit of a javelin volley off on there, and they're actually, that was a nice little move, blocking that little gap right there. I mean, it's gonna get destroyed, but that was a good move at least to block that gap. Back out here again. Another Sabaean archer unit has been taken out. Oh, never mind. That Desert Levy actually rear charged the Cartley Axemen that end up getting charged by the Noble Lancers. Or the Noble Riders, I mean. So, all right, that's going to be the end of that. Here comes Saba. Not Saba. Swaby. Swaby's starting to make his way forward. We have a Germanic slinger. Looks like they might have slinked out of the woods there. But Saba's archers are taking a beating. Big time taking a beating. They are not doing very well. 20 kills there. 12 kills there. We had another unit that came back. They have 62 kills. There's 61 of them left in the unit. And I do not see the remnants of the last one. But this, all Mascot Marauders with that Noble Swordsman General making his way forward. Over here, oh, that wasn't, yeah, nope, that's Sam Knights. That's 2 Sam Knights right there, but that Mascot, I mean, the Mascot Marauders are good, but they're not that good. But they actually put a beating. Oh, never mind. No. That was the Mascot. 29 men. Okay, I thought that Sam Knight said 32 for a second. But yeah, the Mascot's over here. I mean, Carthage, if he really wanted to, he could rip them apart. He could really rip them apart. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We got Swaby over here blasting away, pushing the Carthaginian range units back, but he's still got another unit right there. Great angle, solid shots firing right into that Moscow Marauder. Huge. Yeah, Carthage is tidying up his side of the settlement rather effectively, but he's still getting bombed on. Still getting some bombardments in onto his range units. This one's pretty safe right there, though. Honestly, if they one of them has I was going to say this one's got 192 kills. If it still has ammo, which it does, it looks like it does. So I was going to say, if this one unit there probably doesn't have a whole lot of ammo left. Leave it here and let it just fire whatever it's got left to help break this down. Because then you're going to free up all this infantry right there to be able to come down and around, or just be ready to deal with all of these Moscots that are making their way up. Now back over on the other side, it does look like Nabatea and Egypt are holding Colchis for the moment, but now Swaby getting involved in the fight, that could turn around, because he does have a Swordmaster in here now, and the initial front line, Galatian swordsmen not going to stand up to Swordmasters. But again, I gotta say, these Cartleys are getting really beaten up. Really, really beaten up. So some of them do have some pretty good kills, though. 110 kills there. This unit here with 107. They only lost 4 men. Wow. This unit here with 150. Oh, tasty. That was a tasty little shot right there. Coming in again. Oh, just over the top. Could you imagine if he had hit that thorax? That would have been amazing. We have some Royal Peltas here. The rest of the Royal Peltas still up on that second layer. But all right, Saba looks like maybe he's getting ready to send more infantry. Yes, he is. Send more infantry in, not send, whatever I was trying to say. There we go. I'm fixing it. Sending in the rest of his Moscow Marauders up onto the towers there. He's got another, well, I guess that was a fresh unit right there, but I think they were getting shot in the back. No, these guys aren't shooting. What about these guys? They just moved over here. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not just shooting. I mean, just clear it up. Just get it over with. All right, another bomb coming in. Ooh, that hit right in here. I think that actually did some damage to that Libyan infantry. So far, Carthage is really, really holding his line. Doing a bang-up job over here. Now, let's see. Did that other Cav come out yet? He's right there. What is this? Ooh, we saw the Colchis General. That might have been just another... I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was a Hippias Lancer. Maybe it was a Noble Blood Cavalry. I'm not sure. But we have an Eastern Archer right there. Still have the Noble Riders there. This artillery, wow, he's still got ammo. 150 kills also. Is he blasting in here? It looks like he's firing right in here. Oh. Longbow Hunters. 3 Longbow Hunters firing up into the settlement. Looks like they're trying to get shots in onto these Libyan infantry. Ooh, so close. But yes, he is using... Oh, he ended up using this unit there to fire. Okay. Oh, never mind. This Cretan there is firing at the Swaby range units. Pushing them back. Swordmaster General, Germanic Slingers. Artillery's still bombing away. He's only gotten 8 more kills from the last time, but looks like Colchis is actually... Oh, never mind. No, I was going to say it looked like Colchis was starting to make some good ground over here, but... It is just a single unit of Cartley Axemen. They are taking on Armored Desert Hoplites, a Thorax Swordsman. They're also getting shot by Nubian Bowmen. That is a rough day. And the Javelins. Oh, my God. I think they're actually killing some of their own carrying Axemen there, but still, it's fun to see. Let's wait for another volley. Give them a volley, boys. Come on. Throw them. Okay, hold on. There they are volleying over there. Okay, good. No carrying axemen lost their life. That's crazy. Good volley in there, boys. Good discipline. Oh, my God. That guy just got dumped on his head. And then that guy hit... Okay, never mind. I was going to say that first carrying axeman threw the Cartley axeman on his head, and then he ate a javelin from the Swordmaster here. So that was kind of like payback, I guess. Colchis. Still don't see the general. He was there. I know he's in here. I just don't see him. I mean, Nabatea could... He could get over here, but Is it worth losing a second unit of those Desert Heavy Lancers to only take out 2 Eastern Archers? I would say it's not. I would honestly say it's not, because he could easily get trapped in here. He could easily get trapped in here. Noble Riders could definitely get involved. The Woden Spears could get involved. Bro, let's see how Saba is still doing. Big battle going on over here. Looks like the Carthaginian, at least that initial line, the Gallic warriors starting to break down. Libyan infantry still holding on for the moment, but guys, let's not forget, he's still got these noble fighters, and one of them is making its way forward. Noble fighters, brutes, straight up brutes. I'm not sure why. I'm not saying, you know, there's that right there. Noble Cav, come out here and clean these boys up. Clean these boys up. You can give them a good cleaning, give them a good clean up, and get them out of there. Maybe he doesn't want to take on the Noble Rider. I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, that's just an option. I'm just saying, that's an option. All right, so back over here. The Armiger's and Hoplites eating some javelins. Oh, no, they're not. They are fighting a broken unit of carrying axemen that ended up with 70 kills, and they're just getting shot. These carrions are getting, these Cartleys are getting shot. Nabatean heavy archers there firing away. Getting some good shots. Again, the Armored Desert Hoplites coming in big, at least initially, on the holding process. But, looks like they're starting to get taken out now. That is not a good sign. The Armored Desert Hoplites starting to fail near the wall here. That could allow Swaby to break through. Sabo over on this side, though, I don't think he's going to get very much further. Yeah, that Noble Fighter getting up over here. But, I mean, Libyan infantry losing? Sam Knight losing? I mean, maybe. Maybe he can't. Oh, no, his general. Never mind. His general just got flank charged. And he's been being shot. Yeah, never mind. All right, so the Sabian general is in shield wall. Sometimes that happens with a formation. I don't know if maybe he tried to move them like that, but the Noble Swordsman General is going to be out of here very, 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 very soon. And yep, there he goes. He's dead. So that's going to free up whatever Carthage has remaining over here, not counting the Noble Fighter there. So he's got a little bit remaining of his Libyan infantry here. 44 men there, 152 Sam Knights. He's got another Noble Fighter there with 141 men, and this Libyan infantry here with 58. He's also got his Cav, who's finally coming out over here. They might be able to catch this. I'm not sure why he didn't come out here earlier. But it looks like the Saba archers were maybe trying to get up on the tower, but they are not going to do that. So we're going to have the pleasant surprise of watching these Saba archers get absolutely run over. Just like that. Actually, not as good of a charge as I thought it was going to be. Oh, here comes the rest of the charge. That was weird. But that Noble, that Noble Rider's wanting to come over here and challenge this Noble Cavalry. I don't know if that's a good idea. Noble Cav, charge. Charge it. No. Turn around and charge it. Oh, you could win that. You could definitely win that. With the Archer Tower assistance? Okay, he's just farming kills. Okay, he's just going to kill Sabian archers, get as many kills as he can with his general, broken units. I mean, all right, it's fair, I guess. That's fair game. But all right, back over here, Nabatean heavy archers, 123 kills, get shot at by the Eastern archers, trying to do the dance, trying to dodge all of those incoming arrows. Noble Horde, yeah, okay. So Carthage now making his way over here. We have a Samnite warrior that made their way. So far, Egypt is still holding the line, but it looks like they are starting to get beaten up a little bit, at least there in the middle. This Thorax, 144. This one here with 125 men remaining. 72, though, there. So they might want to get ready to stick something else in this gap. Because if this center breaks and they don't fill that gap in by, closing the units down, Swaby or maybe even Kokis could press through there. All right, so the Eastern archers have now backed up into the woods. Still the Desert Heavy Lancers just hanging out in the woods over there. I mean, the Eastern archers are now just getting absolutely trashed. Absolutely brutalized. 155 kills. Nabatean heavy archers murdering Eastern archers left and right. This unit wavering, not looking good. Now routed. 69 kills. Giggity. Down to 43 men, though. And then we have this unit here with 102 men, 64 kills. Noble Cav is still outside. Swaby, I mean, this is getting ready to break. Yeah, this unit's losing now, too. This unit's still holding on for the moment. But Carthage has how retreated his ranged units away and brought both of his noble fighters away from the front line. So, I mean, this is a lot of... guys, this is a lot of Swordmasters to have to deal with. For any faction, that's a lot of Swordmasters to deal with. These guys are brutal. 241 kills there. This unit here was only 64. One inside the gatehouse there with 203. Cartley Axeman still working, 173 kills, 66 men left. And we still have more Cartleys outside, so Colchis isn't completely gone. He's still got one full, another one there with 137 men, but this side's breaking through. Choosing to stay in shield wall. Yeah, Colchis, I wouldn't be firing still. Just save that ammo. Save that ammo for something else, but it looks like Nabatea is actually now going to pull away from this side, which I'm not entirely sure why they're doing that, because there's nothing to worry about because the tower's already been burned down, so I'm not sure who burned it down. Hopefully it wasn't one of the attackers that did that. But this center, so it looks like the last little bit's going to stay up here. These thorax are going to stay up here. The Nabatea, I thought he was going to go sacrifice himself to allow this general to get away, but the Royal Peltas General is on his way. And Carthage actually did leave one of his Libyan infantry up here to continue fighting, but that Club Levy, along with that Silver Chevron, started with Silver Chevron. Silver Chevron Club Levy was able to get rid of that. Javelins, unfortunately, being wasted there by a Club Levy. Let's see how we got. Slingers have 0 kills. Longbow Hunters 42, 40, and 58. Okay. Now, I didn't show this to you guys before because I just didn't want to show you. But Nabatea is pike stacking the hell out of the choke points here. Two out of the 3 choke points to get up into the town center. He's got a Nabatean Thorax pike stacked up with a Rakem Palace Guard on either side. So I'm not really sure what the attackers are going to be able to do about that unless they make use of all 3. Because they only have 2 pikes, but there are 3 Rakem Palace Guard, and there are still 3 units of the Armored Desert Hoplites. But the Armored Desert Hoplites will be able to hold for a little while. But once those Swordmasters get involved, that could spell to be a problem for the Armored Desert Hoplites. Even as good as they are at holding, I mean, that's a 90 armor, 55 melee defense, which will go up to like a 70, I think, or a 67 melee defense when they go into Hoplite Wall. So, I mean, yeah, they're still pretty strong, but dealing with Swordmasters, I'm not really sure how well they're going to be able to do. So, all right, the attackers have now broken through this front. They've got a little remnants of a routed Thorax Swordsman there, but all right, I'm going to get a bit of a fast forward, try and get a little bit closer into the next bit of action here for you guys. So, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this video so far. If you have been, please make sure to hit the like button, drop comments on the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, feel free to share the channel around. But all right, hold on a second. We got the Scorpion. Scorpion from Nabatea has moved down. The Scorpion from Carthage is moving down here as well. Firing away. Oh, it looks like they're trying to fire, but Nabatea is getting in the way now. Noble Fighter coming down. Ooh, okay, so the defenders are not just going to defend the top here, the second level. Scorpions are firing away though. 56 there for for Nabatea. 4 now for Carthage. But they really are just starting to fire. They haven't been firing this whole time. But bolts flying in. Yeah, I would shoot that Swordmaster. I would definitely shoot that Swordmaster. I really don't care about those Eastern. Where are you firing? They are firing way over here. Bolts are. He's shooting at these 3 Swordmasters that are stacked on top of each other. I mean, that's a great target too. That's a great target as well. Don't blame him for a second. 68, 22. The Nabatean one's actually on his way to his second chevron with only 68 kills. Yeah, they are definitely firing at those Swordmasters. Killed 11 now out of the General. He's shooting here down to 44. This one there with 156. He's got another one right there with 106. 105. Wow, yep, they're still getting hit. Did he get it? Did he get a chevron? He's close. Oh, he's about to get it. One more landed shot, and he could honestly just fire it right into those Cartleys if he wanted to. Yep. Right into the Cartley Axeman, murdering them. Second chevron right up. There it is. Second chevron. 93 kills, 2 chevrons. Earned, not given. Earned 2 chevrons. That's crazy. That is truly insane. Didn't even get 100 kills yet. Carthage now making his way towards his first chevron. But all right, hold on a second. We got some stuff coming around over here. We got a Swordmaster there, but Nabatea with his archers on the wall there. That is a problem. That is a big, big problem. Along with the Noble Fighter now making their way forward. The Scorpions still firing away, though. 88 kills, 131 now for the Nabatean Scorpion. We have some Cartley Axemen making their way forward. Maybe thinking about it. Not sure exactly what they want to do. Where did that Noble... Oh, he still hasn't moved. Oh, they put the Woodnat Spear there. Okay. I mean, oh, never mind. They left the ram in front of the gate, too. That's actually a really good tactic by the attackers, blocking the gate. Yes, the defender could worm his way back through there. He'll definitely get hit by the hot oil or the burning oil, but they'll also get hung up on the ram there trying to get back through. So that was not sure if 100% if that was planned by the Cocos player who did that with the ram, but still, if he did do that on purpose, really great, really great play there. Really great play. But all right, here we go. Armor Dozen Hoplites taking on a Swordmaster unit. The Swordmaster's, like I said, Swordmaster's going to carve these Armor Dozen Hoplites up. Like, the Armor Dozen Hoplites might hold for a little while, but you can see they are losing decisively to these Swordmasters. Oh! Stabbed through the chest. All right, let's see what's going on with this fight over here. Oh, what the heck? What the heck was that? I saw a Cocos banner. Oh, that might have been a Cartley that got behind them. I mean, the Noble Fighters are still fine. Noble Fighters are still fine. We got a Swordmaster charging in here now, though. Going to try and give these Cartley Axemen a hand, but I mean, that is a pretty damaged Swordmaster unit. 273 kills, though. We got Javelins coming down. Royal Peltas now involving themselves in the fight. Throwing them Javelins. Throwing those murder sticks. Over on this side? Wait a second. What's going on over here? Why is he dying? Was he up there and then just got killed? Oh, nope. The Scorpion's still firing. 175 for the Carthaginian Scorpion. 153 for the Scorpion of Nabatea, but now the attackers getting some ranged up closer here to the front line. Eastern Archers, 2 units of Eastern Archers and a Germanic Slinger. Unfortunately, guys, this again right here, I think I'm actually going to use this as an opportunity. Okay, guys, this right here, you do not want to do this with your ranged units. I'm going to bring up the unit flags. Look at all these guys. This is 3 separate units of ranged stacked on top of each other. And look at the amount of volleys that are actually coming out of this just blob of units. This is something you do not want to do ever with your ranged. You do not want to stack them on top of each other. I'm going to put it here for one more time. 1 unit there, 1 unit there, 1 unit there. Or if you put a unit across the front here, put another unit behind them. Do not stack your ranged units. Just do not do it. You will not like the results. So, but all right, let's get back into the video here. Cartley Axemen charging forward. Swordmasters, 284 kills. Get killed by the Noble Fighters, but I think a lot of that had to do with the Royal Peltas throwing those Javelins. I think the Royal Peltas got a good amount of kills. Yeah. And that's a fresh unit of 2 Royal Peltas that's just charged in there. Royal Peltas now getting through into these Cartley Axemen. 8 minutes, 18 seconds. Ooh, this Royal Peltas actually getting his butt kicked. He's only got 55 kills. Oh, they're getting shot. They're getting shot. They're getting shot. Longbow hunters blasting away, murdering themselves some Royal Peltas. But oh boy, there it is. He held out. He waited. He waited. He waited. And this is going to be a good opportunity because that is a very heavy shot cavalry. You can see the eyeball for newer players. You can see the eyeball over the banner right there, that gold one. That was not visible until it disappeared. Swaby had no idea it was there until just then. Now he's got an armored desert hoplite moving forward. Oh boy, this is gonna be brutal. Rear charge. Oh, he didn't charge on the front. He did not. I thought he was going to charge on the front as well. But, I mean, we got Club Levy over here trying to take on an Armored Desert Hoplite. That was a smash of a charge. Killed 11. Killed 11 on the charge, Swordmaster. That's crazy. Now we got the Armored Desert Hoplites kind of pulling through 38 Club Levy, trying to hold these guys in place. But now, see, that's going to play. It should play against the Armored Desert Hoplite because, yeah, they pulled through. And the Club Levy is still there. Club Levy is still going to get some kills, and now the Cav has pulled away. Wodenized Spears coming around. Do you just charge the Wodenized Spears? Nope. He's going to charge the Swordmasters again. Not a good charge that time. That is unfortunate. That Wodenized Spears coming around. Think this Desert Heavy Lancer is going to get lost? Nope. He's just going to go right on through. Oh, there's the Cocus General. It's a Kokian Noble. Oh, unfortunate he's not turned to the side, though. And it doesn't look like he sees this coming. Nope. Kokian Noble General does not see that Desert Heavy Lancer charging in there again. 49 kills, breaking through there, and he is following the road. Following the road that the attackers are giving. We have a Club Levy that's going to try and get in the way. We do have another Swordmaster back there, though. But the Desert Heavy Lancers breaking on through to the other side. 120 kills, 130 kills, still with 25 remaining in the unit, and they're getting into all of this ranged. Longbow Hunters, 132 kills, 97 kills. Another one there with 86. We do have an Eastern Archer that's getting away, though, with only 13 kills. So that's good. But this Armored Desert, oh, look at this. Desert Heavy Lancer. 184 kills, but now the Kokian General's coming over here. That's probably going to be end of that. But, I mean, close to 200 kills, getting into a lot of range, doing some damage to some of these Swordmaster units. Not a bad thing, and causing a bit of a distraction. I think that's a little bit more important than getting a ton of kills. Though we did still get 186 kills. This was a huge bit of a distraction for the attackers to have to deal with. They needed to get units up here. They needed to get their ranged units out of there. So that was gigantic. Well done there by Nabatea. Good move. Almost 200 kills. Almost 200 kills. 186 kills. Much better than the first one. Much, much better from the first one, at least from what I remember. Yeah, that first Desert Heavy Lancer did not get anywhere near 186 kills. Definitely did not. But all right, let's get back inside the settlement. We have the Noble Cav. Oh, he's up there. Okay, he's still full, 96 kills, so he just farmed a whole bunch of kills. We have some Royal Peltas there, but look at the range. Just on the wall, ready to go. Balearic Slingers firing down. Nabatean Heavy Archers firing down. 76 kills there for them. The Balearic Slingers, 165. We have the Cretan Archers of Egypt now making their way over here. 0 and 0. They still have a ton of... Oh, the third one does too. All of them still have an absolute ton of ammunition. 285 with the Cretan sitting back here. Not a bad thing. Just keeping an eye on that back pass through. But the shots are now blasting down. Oh, the Balearic's out? No, they're not. It's just holding the ammo for a little while. These guys only have 10. I was going to say, is that shield wall? It is not shield wall. They were just given the raise banner. That comes from Carthage? No. Nabatea? Yes. Okay. Because the Egyptian general... Oh, the Egyptian general's right there, too. Never mind. All three of their generals right there. So Egypt is going to bring the fight to Swaby. Wow. Another unit coming around here, but oh boy, those Peltasts. Now, Royal Peltast against the Swordmaster, even with the Swordmaster at 115 men, yeah, they're going to start neutralizing that tower. That's going to be big. Egypt probably should have charged down a little bit to break that or block that tower from being able to be neutralized. Oh, never mind. There's enough of them. Okay, they're pushing the Swordmaster back. And the, range still just having a field day. 180 kills now there. The Nabatean Heavy Archers, 120 kills. Looks like they're going to shift out. Maybe bring another unit up. Do they have more? Yeah, they do. Yep, both of these units still have ammunition. 0 kills, 0 kills. Wow. The defenders have just so much ammunition left. That's insane. Now the Egyptian archers are going to get involved. Cretan archers firing into this blobbed up swordmasters and everything. Oh boy. So yeah, this is looking dire now for the attackers. I really thought with all those swordmasters, I thought they were going to carve through. Really thought they were going to carve through. But these swordmasters, I mean, 180 kills, not bad. 112, unfortunately, a little low. 131 there. But this entire attacking force has now been taken out by all of the ranged that the defenders held on to here until the end. Eastern archers, we got the Germanic slingers trying to do what they can do, but unfortunately the Kokian noble general marching through the unit instead of running around it, which again, as I made mention just before, is unfortunately not allowing this Germanic slinger to fire with everything that they have. And now the Kokian noble general, he's going to charge on forward, but I mean, yeah, oh, never mind. The Germanic slinger's now getting plastered as well. Getting absolutely blasted. The Balearic slingers firing down and murdering them. Hitting some of these swordmasters too as they're trying to make their way forward. Guys, we got 1:08 left here. I do not see the attackers getting really any much further than they already are. Got noble fighters coming down. We got Royal Peltast coming down. Going to take on the Kokian noble general. He's going to try what he can, but unfortunately getting into that hoplite wall is now really the problem is going to allow him to get surrounded. Yeah, you got noble fighters over on this side surrounding that general. I mean, I think that's probably army losses, yeah. So it's not really the general breaking. That's just army losses, unfortunately, playing against the attacking units there, or just the Kokian noble general there. But there you go. End of the battle. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at the ending army compositions here. So the battle was sent in by Vano92397. I do not remember when this replay was sent in. I don't think it was recent, but here you go, bud. I was finally able to get to it. I know it might have been a long time ago, but I don't know. So Vano92397, thank you very much for dropping it into the Hungry Wolves Discord. He walked away with 3,346 kills. Great job. 96 with his general. Balearic's there. I'm sorry, Scorpion 213, solid job. Balearic's 275, Cretans 220, 285, 188. Libyan Infantry 201, 178, 138, 175, 213, and 132. One of his Gallics there with 102. Noble Fighters 199, 170. Samnites 166, 220. The last one there, 74 kills. But I mean, look at how much kill power there. It's pretty much a full unit. Maybe that was 145 men left in that unit. Then we have Adelu here playing as Egypt 1342 with the Royal Peltasts. His general only 25 kills, but he does have a couple here with over 100 kills. 168, 119. Another one really close there, 99 kills. Then we have his Cretans, did not do very well. The Carrion Axemen, only 70 kills, but they got some really beautiful murder stick volleys off there, have to say. A lot of Egyptian infantry, that's 4 Egyptian infantry, doesn't really need that. I probably would have switched those for some Galatian swordsmen. I mean, he wouldn't have had a full stack, but maybe switch some of those out for a little bit more Galatian swordsmen. They're better. They're just clearly better than Egyptian infantry. His Thorax swordsman 109 and 139, so 2 out of the 4 there. And then we have Halfie K89 playing as Nabatea with 1393. And we got 15 with the general, his Scorpion 170, and they're major difference. 186 with one of them, only 52 with the other Desert Heavy Lancer. 2 of his archers did well, 136, 232. This unit unfortunately didn't get any, really wasn't needed to fire in that unit there with 49. Getting into his Armored Desert Hoplites, 1 with 152. We got 1 there, 2 kind of there close to 100. His pikes and his Camp Palace Guard there did not really even get involved in the fight. Then we have Finley Oliver, 2009, playing as Cocus. His general, unfortunately, only walking away with 54 kills. His archers kind of got beat up. Currently, Axeman 102, 109, 116, 160, 143, 185, 234. That one got obliterated. That might have been the one that was at the gate. 234 kills, though. Pretty solid. Then we have Josh G8S playing as Swaby, 2,671 kills. Very solid. Second most kills in the game. 11 with his general, his giant ballista, I should say. 162 kills. Longbow Hunters, 132 there. Dramatic Slingers we saw get ripped apart. Club Levy, 174, 142, 120, so 3 out of the 5 over 100. Swordmasters, 127, 185, 263, 285, 387, and 131. And the Wooden Spears there, unfortunately, with only 64. And then we have I Am From Piatskost. I think I said it right in the beginning. I might have just said it wrong there. 1,426 kills for him. And let's see, some of the mascots, 131, 135, 117, 103, 152, 105. So, I mean, that might be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of the 15 over 100 kills. Unfortunately, the rest of them just kind of got hemmed in. Carthage did a great job. Really great job. Everybody here, solid battle, fun battle. Looked like it was a good time. But yeah, they were just got beat up. The attackers just got beat up. But there was a big push there. That was a big push there. But yeah, all right, guys. That is going to be the end of the battle replay here for today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, feel free, hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, an extra way you guys can support the channel, just become a channel member right there. Just click the little button. You can be a channel member. There's many different levels. I think I have 3 tiers. You guys can take a look at those. But that is going to be the end. So have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. And as always, until the next one.